Where's Batman been hiding?
Ladies and gentlemen, we're playing Batman Arkham Knight and we're about to solve this riddle. I bet you weren't invited to this lavish do. I wonder how many went dressed up as you. We're in the location. I will show you where on the map this is. You can see we're at the clock tower. Here is where the riddle is located. So I'm actually facing away from it at the moment. You can see me here. This is my marker point. The part of the map that we're actually on, if I zoom out, you will see that I'm in Chinatown in Bleak Island. Bleak Island is located at the top of the map, in the north, if you will, here. So if you zoom in to the bottom left hand corner, this is where we are. So we're going to go to this riddle now, which should be somewhere on top of or inside of the clock tower.
Know about Batman. We can still take him.
Here's the clock tower. We're just in front of it. I'm now going to super eject. Go to the top. It's much easier to go to the top here. I'm now going to use my bat vision, we'll call it. You can hear a little bit of riddle whispers. Can we get inside of the clock tower? It's been a while since I've played the game. I've recently begun to play it a bit more. Ah, here we go.
With all the green question mark crap around the place. Some sort of citywide art.
If I remember correctly, this is the base for Oracle. Oracle being Batgirl or Batwoman at one point, depending on which Batman timeline you're on, or we're on in Batman Arkham Knight, or which Batman universe we could call it. Right, so you can see clothing, a few items here. Let's use our bat vision again. This is Oracle's computer. You can also see a remote switch here to the right. Let's see the remote switch. Going into our gadgets. Do we remote hack it? There we go. You can see, I think it's Batwoman outfit. Batgirl. There we go. Clarification. That was very hidden. I'm going to use Oracle's computer now. That will initiate a shutdown procedure. I'm also going to look on the map to see how close we are to the riddle. See, we're inside of the clock tower at the moment. I'm going to initiate the shutdown procedure.
Lockdown clock tower. Authorization. Batman.
To see what opens up and what changes. Verify identity based on retinal scanner. So you're scanning your eye. I'm just going to have a quick look around first. See if there's any more clues. Because this riddle is a doozy. So I'm going to go for the scan. Let's do it.
Identity confirmed.
Surely that will turn everything back to the way it was. Guess it does. So I'm going to guess that the riddle is not inside of the clock tower, but rather maybe in another part of the clock tower. This completely locks down, doesn't it? When we enter lockdown, this is unavailable. Looks cool though. Batgirl fans out there. Wonder how many went dressed up as you. Lavish do. I'm gonna initiate the lockdown one more time before we exit.
Batman.
Just to see if there's anything else towards this riddle. Okay. Exiting. Now we see the riddle on screen again. I bet you weren't invited to this lavish do. I wonder how many went dressed up as you.
Guy's looking a little hairier these days.
Oh, so we've been inside of the clock tower. We know that the riddle is somewhere. Somewhere. Here. Interesting. Let's see how close or how far we are. Right, now if we look at the map here, you can see that it's lower than we are. It's inside of the clock tower. So I'm going to dive down.
Whatever else happens tonight, guys, I want you to know this was the best Halloween ever.
This looks like the destination. Let's go, Batman. I wonder how many went dressed up as you. We can go down if we wanted to. You can now see that the riddle is on screen and it's not moving. Now parties, when hidden, you know, an underground party, bit of a grimy party, I think would be in the basement, would be on the lowest floor. We could go down the elevator shaft, or I could have a look around a bit longer, which I'm choosing to do now. Just give the area a scan. Ooh, stuff. What is this? Why can I not do anything with you? Batman Computer Server Hub and Backup Data Center. Looks like it's nothing to do with what we need. We're going down. No, that's just literally... I was expecting to go down a bit further then. Should we take the stairs or should we be adventurous? I say, we take adventure. Hey, I can fit through that. What's going on? Wait. There's a ladder here, but there's also coats out. I'm going to take the ladder. Here we go. Scanning. I think we're getting warmer. Definitely feels like it. And we know there's a backup computer at the top. Access point to the maintenance tunnels. Let's go this way.
Who's leading the militia now?
Right, so this leads practically nowhere. Right, so we're a bit lower now. It's really hard to look at. If we zoom in a bit more, we're a bit lower and we're further away. So we need to go up. So let's go back in there and see if we can solve this one. It is a doozy.
Hey, you think he'll come back again? Third time's a charm.
We're back up the stairs. I don't think we're close enough just yet. It might be something to do with the backup computer. But there also are these photos. Sometimes when you look at certain things, you can solve riddles that way. Interesting pictures. Every Friday. Let's see how close or how far we are. I'd say we're pretty close. To the left. Birds of prey? Oh, check that out. Well, we know what birds of prey are. Trying to scan. Birds of prey are a group of vigilante heroes, I think. Barbara and Gordon. I'm scanning the area to see if that is what we're looking for. Because that literally is. I would say that was someone dressing up as you, but it says no. Computer says no. It's literally birds of prey. Masquerade ball. Apparently that's it. We've solved it. So the masquerade ball we wasn't invited to. Masquerade, but the clue was birds of prey, which was to the left here. We know that birds of prey is a group of Batman-inspired superheroes, I believe, and they're all women. So the masquerade ball, this was to solve the riddle for the Wayne Foundation. So obviously it's Bruce Wayne's company there, and he wasn't invited. So we've just solved that. Did take a little bit of tinkering and looking around and seeing where we were, but when you aim with your sight, using the right stick, you can then hold the up on the D-pad, and that will scan the area analysis. And what you need to scan is this picture here, the masquerade ball produced by the Wayne Foundation. If you've enjoyed this gameplay, guys, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. We've been playing Batman Arkham Knight here, solving a riddle in Batman Arkham Knight. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and the content that you can see on screen that Batman just did have like a little glance to, you can click that on screen right here on the Anthony Allen YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. Subscribe.